Trying to do a mic check. Trying to check this bad boy up. Yeah, I'm all checked up. Yeah. Okay. I'm all checked up here. Let me go back there, get my whoop-de-whoop. There you go. You got me. We had a little problem there, but we're good now. Let's see here. Go there. Let's get on the channel. Whoop-de-whoop. Okay. Get up in here. Let's see here. Okay, I appreciate that light, big homie. Let's scroll it down. Let's do that there. Okay. Look like we all checked up. Berry Bags, you got me right? Mm-hmm. Okay. We all good in the hood here. So we just here talking about, I appreciate them likes, big homie. We appreciate them likes. We just talking about the off-grid secret society today. Aloha. Good morning, Berry Bags. We got to get you an avatar. we need avatars up in here. So yeah, you know, on this rainy Saturday morning here, you know, as I stated before, good thing, you know, the storm didn't hit us too bad here. And I don't think it got on Oahu too bad either. So that's a good thing as well. But what we're talking about here today is that we're talking about the good off-grid secret society. Pretty much the only way you're going to be able to combat that traditional secret society. Yeah. Go back to the days when it's a shame that as we get older, we actually forget a lot of the values we had as children. And what I mean by that is, you know, we've all played the game Monopoly. We've all played that game. And, you know, sooner or later, you get that one person that's the banker, and, you know, they start cheating. We've all seen it. We've all tried it. We've all played that little silly game. So I appreciate them likes, big homie. So what do you do when you're a kid and you play Monopoly and the banker starts to cheat? The person that's handling the money starts to cheat. You do one of three things. If you say, no, your ass can't be the bank. You can't handle the bank anymore. And you give that responsibility to somebody else. Or you turn over the table and say, oh, no, I'm done. This game is over. And you go to the damn playground and go to the basketball court, something of that nature. Or the third thing you'll do is just say, okay, no, that game was bogus. Let's start it all over. It's a shame you don't keep them values as a damn adult. Let's talk about your traditional secret society and how, once again, no disrespect to people that want to go to work, that want to have a career and do it the traditional way, more power to you. But in my opinion, you're chasing a carrot that you will never, ever catch. So let's look at college. You know, they tell you to work your ass off in high school, listen to the teacher, so you can go to college and get an education. But you know what the rich do? You know what they do? Yeah, they go and somewhat get an education. That's on the surface. But what they doing is when they asses up in them Ivy League schools, they learning how to dress in code, talk in code. They learning how to rub elbows with the right people. That's why it's so hard to get into them universities, because it's not really about your traditional education. I mean, 1 + 1 = 2. I mean, what the hell are they teaching you up in there that it's like I went to a Cal State. What the hell are they teaching you up in there that a Cal State's not going to teach you? I mean, mathematics and history and all that, it only goes so far. What they teaching them kids is how to create and encompass this system that they want to get 99% of the population to follow. Hell no. I've had several people on these tours here from Ivy League schools. And I can pretty much tell you, like I said, I don't know any of you personally on this chat, but I can get a feel for you based on some of the comments you put out there. For the most part, people on this chat, a lot of people that tune into this chat on a regular basis, you just as, if not smarter. I appreciate that like, big homie. You just as, if not smarter, than a lot of these Ivy League people. So how in the hell is this whole energy crisis, this whole inflation crisis, how is it only hurting the poor and the middle class? That's because people are afraid to get out of that system. As I stated, the rich, they go to school to learn about that secret code. Like they say, these people, they go into social meetings, social gatherings. Why do you think if you're not part of that society, you walk up to those people and you're talking to them and they won't give you the time of day? That's because you don't have the right codes. You're not saying the right words. You're not saying the right code words. You're not dropping the right names. It's a whole system that's set up for you. Then let's talk about getting a job. You look at, I've seen countless videos, countless amount of videos where people talking about, I put in 200, 300, 400 resumes and I still can't get a job. So how is it that the upper echelon of this country, they have no problem getting a job? Because they're not stupid enough to go to the career center. They're not silly enough to put in 400 resumes on Indeed. Hell no. They have somebody introducing them to the hiring manager. They have the inside track on you. That's why you can't get a job out here. Over and above the chatbot, of course. This whole crisis is only hurting the poor and the middle class. You think those kids from Harvard, Yale, Columbia, you really think they put in 300, 400, 500 resumes to get a job? Hell no. They rubbing elbows with the right people. They live around the hiring manager, the regional manager, the divisional manager, the national manager. That's their neighbors. Then you get a job. The next level is you want to start investing. You really think they sit on one of them jobs and attach their entire retirement into ciphering off 2%, 3%, 4% every 2 weeks into a 401k? You think that's their only end to a retirement? Hell no. They're showing you that on Wall Street right now. They're at barbecues, social gatherings, on the golf course, getting all types of insider information. By the time you know about the IPO, by the time you know about a lucrative startup, see, they getting in at $10 a share. By the time you know about it, it's $50 a share. You behind the 8 ball at every corner. Look at how these secret societies, look, I appreciate that like, big homie. Look at how these secret societies, how they network. What's good with you, 808? We see you. Stay dry out there, big homie. Stay dry. We got a little bit more rain coming. Then when you want to take it to the next level and you start networking, what do they tell you to do? Okay, you need to go pay your little, I appreciate that like, big homie. You need to go pay your little $500 to $1,000. You show your ass up at the Marriott inside the little bar room there, and you have one of these mixers or one of these public networking events. You gather up 30, 40, 50 business cards, And at the end of the day, I appreciate that like, big homie. At the end of the day, it leads to nothing. When they know, we see you, millennial. What's good with you? We get into these secret societies out here and how we got to create our own secret society. So they don't go to public networking events because they know they'll waste their damn time. They on that damn golf course. The 50 business cards that you have is worthless to the 2 or 3 people that they on the golf course with, that they at their little pool party with, that they private dinners with. You wasting your time and your money thinking that you are going to penetrate that society. You pretty much only have one way. Let me check. I'm going to keep going back and forth with the chat. Yup. So that's the reason why I keep saying, if you notice, they always tell you from the time your ass is a teenager, soon you can get an apartment. You work hard. You keep working hard. Yeah, you can get yourself an apartment and work your way up to a damn suburban white picket fence house. The worst advice in the world, because they know that's going to keep you in the system. You get that first apartment. Who the hell are you paying rent to at the end of the day? One of them Ivy League individuals from that secret society. He owns the whole damn block, the whole damn complex. Then eventually, you work your way up to a damn house. If you rich, a house is fine. But if you middle class or poor, that's the worst damn investment you can make. And I'm going to show you why. Like I said, I've lived off grid and I've owned a home. They never tell you. Go deep into the jungle. Go deep into some rural community and then try to make it that way, because they know that is the way out. It's just like if your ass is locked up in a prison and they got one exit door. You think they're going to have that door unlocked? Hell no. They're going to have the biggest locks on there possible. And the most guards is going to be right there to make sure your ass stay right inside there. I appreciate that like, big homie. They know this is the way out. Off grid is the way out. That's why nobody ever tells you to do this. I have yet, I'm sure maybe out here, deep in the Hawaiian jungle, a lot of people are taught to live this way. But hell, how many people live over here? On that mainland, you are never taught to run to rural America and try to make it, because they know that's the way out. What's good with you, Marcos? We see you. They know that's the way out. That's why they don't push that on you. The reason why a house is the worst damn investment that you can make, I'm trying not to lose my train of thought. Underground or in the moon or on Mars is the way out. Well, on the moon or Mars. Possibly. Anything but the present system is the way out. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. A house is the worst investment you can make if you are middle class or you are poor. So let's talk about a hypothetical here. Say you buy a house for $100,000, okay? $100,000, you'll notice $1,000, okay? So you wait 5-10 years and you build up another 100,000. If you're lucky, you build up another $100,000 in equity, okay? So you say, okay, I want to start a little tourism business. I'm gonna take out $50,000. That's not your money. You refinance and take that money out. Now your house note is $1,300 a month. That's called leveraging. Take that money out, start another business. That's all fine and dandy. That's all fine and dandy in good times. Your tours are selling. It's all good. You got your little corner office on Kalakaua. The tours are selling. It's all gravy. I can pay for the office, and I can easily pay that $1,300 a month, my mortgage that I'm leveraged on. So what do your ass do when the tours stop selling? See, the rich, that secret society, Harvard, Yale, Princeton, they got generational wealth. They can weather that damn storm. But you that's highly leveraged, that don't come from all that money, now the business is gone. And your damn house is at risk because now you can't pay that $1,300 a month. Versus, you come out here into the jungle, you pay 15 grand, you own it outright, you start a little business, the money that you get from that business, that's pure damn profit. Of course, minus taxes and whatnot. That's pure damn profit. Now you can start a tour company from here. You can start an art company from here. You can start an eco tours, art tours, everything right from here without being leveraged. Housing is for the rich. So you in all these businesses, say they start to pull back a little bit. Things ain't selling as good. No problem. The property you own is paid for. I hope you see the difference here. That's why they tell you don't come out here. That's why nobody gives you the advice to come out into the middle of the jungle or into a rural community. Because they know that is the damn way out for you. So what we got to do is you got to flip the script on them. That's why I keep saying, start growing some food so you can stop running into Target and Walmart and keeping that secret society propped up. Stop driving so damn much so you can stop keeping Chevron and Mobil and Exxon propped up. Start riding a bike, start walking more, start driving less. Because when you finally flip the damn script, eventually the way you want this society to be is there's this huge off-grid movement going on, not only throughout the country, but throughout the world. And we should have code words and little cues and this, that, and the other. So when you talking to one of these rich monkeys, if they're not giving you the off-grid clues, stay devoid of them. Because all they're trying to do is keep you in that system that they have set up. When you start a business in the off-grid society, the only time you should be talking to somebody that's fucking rich is if they talking about buying your damn product. Other than that, they have nothing in store for you. And definitely stay devoid of people in the middle class that's at that job thinking that they're going to put enough money away into a 401k and eventually they're going to make it up into that rich secret society. Never happened. Why do you think it cost $1 million to get into Harvard? Because they want only a select few to keep this damn system going. They don't fall for the traps that the middle class and the poor fall for. You on two separate planets here, big homie. You on two separate planets. They got their world and we got our world. A completely different world that we are both living in. That's all I can tell you. It's fixed. The game is fixed. So instead of, I'll go all the way back to my original statement about that banker as a kid stealing from you in Monopoly. So you obviously know it's fixed. And what do people do? They continue to play the damn game. You don't even have the common sense you had as a child to say, no, the hell with this. You keep playing that silly ass game, knowing that the banker is cheating you. What's good with your book? What's good with your book? We see you. We see you. You don't even have the same common sense you had as a child. You know you're being cheated in this stock market. They're showing you that. You know the system is fixed as far as you getting a job, as far as you getting into certain universities. It's all fixed. And instead of turning this table over, we just keep playing the game. You got to get off grid. You have to create an off grid movement. That is the only way 99.9% of us are ever going to get out that rut. You go to work every day. Like I said, some people don't want to be rich. Some people are just content with going to work, blah, 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 doing their little thing, siphoning off a little bit of money in hopes that they can retire one day in that little, I guess, little suburban house. And that's fine. If that's what you want to do, that's fine. My advice, if you're trying to do bigger things than that, run from them people. You got to create your own secret society off grid. If somebody is not talking about growing their own food, if somebody's not talking about producing their own energy, catching their own water, drying their own wood, you need to treat them how they've been treating you all these years. I mean, you've been in these settings. You see somebody that you think is rich and powerful that knows something, they give your ass about a minute. As soon as you ain't talking the right talk, they on to the next conversation because they know that you're not part of that secret society. You don't have the right code words. You're not dressed correctly because obviously you didn't go to one of these Ivy League universities and you didn't learn the code. What's good with you, Timmy Turner? Stop signing contracts. Exactly. Just a matter of personality. They know you are not part of that secret society. Don't fall for that. The worst thing you can do is try to penetrate that system. You'll never penetrate that system. It's set up for you to never get out of that system, ever. If somebody ain't talking about getting off grid, pulling their bills back, and trying to start a business, if you're trying to make big money, in my humble opinion, you got to stay devoid of them. I mean, just look at it. It's just like gang banging on a corner. Them gangsters on the corner. You go if you're not from that neighborhood and they throwing up all these signs, and you ain't from that hood, you might as well be Chinese. That's the exact same way it works in these secret societies. They got little cues, little dress codes, little buzzwords, little this, little that to let that other person know, yeah, I'm on the inside, big homie. They're never gonna let you in, ever. So you might as well stop trying and do it a different way. You gotta leverage it another way. It's just like them Iranians. They didn't go out and fight the US. You hear war and you think, oh my goodness, it's about to be Top Gun up in here. What Timmy Turner say? My bug out plan is contingent on monopoly of violent exploration. Well, I'm not here to promote any violence, so I'm not really sure what you meant by that, 2211, but I'm not here to, you don't need to do any violence. Violence is the last thing that I'm promoting here. I'm not really sure what you meant by that. What you got to do is you got to show that secret society that we don't need your ass anymore. peace through strength approach. Yeah, now I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. You got to stop funding that secret society. We're nothing but pawns to these people. Until you wake up and say, the only way I'm going to get out of this is if I pull back my bills and I change my lifestyle. Then I can start a business. The number one reason why most small businesses fail is because of overhead. That's another reason why they don't tell you to come out here deep into the jungle or deep into some rural community, because they know, oh my goodness, they may actually be able to start a business and succeed because they don't have all that damn overhead anymore. See, they run that narrative that most small businesses fail because you think, oh, maybe I'm not talented enough. Maybe I'm not this enough or that enough. The help that I seek is at the end of my own arm. There you go. There you go. Self-reliant. That's the only way out. Stop relying on these people. Stop purchasing their products for an arm and a leg. Why do you think? And that's just the first layer. How in the hell, if you go steal $500 worth of merchandise somewhere, they ready to lock your ass up for 5 to 10 years? When you got that secret society, they steal 500 million. But see, they can hire that high price lawyer to go cut a deal, pay a fine, never do a day in jail. Because that power gives them all that influence over the judicial system, the legislative system, and everything. Stop playing that game. Go back to your childhood. When you see that monkey stealing that, you pass go, they give you $200, and he pass go, and you see him, he takes $400. You say, hell no, what the hell you doing? You have more passion about that silly ass Monopoly game than you do about real life. Because it's a business locking you up that long. It's a business locking you up that long because they know you do not have the resources to fight it. And how come you don't have the resources to fight it? Because you're paying $4,000 a month on a mortgage. You're paying another $1,500 a month for a damn car. Another $500 a month for gas. That's why. Makes billions. That's exactly right. Pull back, people. You are fighting a losing battle. Stop believing in that damn so-called American dream. That American dream is for one group of people. That secret society that secret club that you are not invited to. Fiat notes, commissary notes. Exactly. Fiat notes. Government-made money. Stop playing that silly ass game. They tell you any business in America what type of money to expect. Stop playing that silly ass game. Why do you think MAGA comes in here and they try to throw me off my game every day? Because I'm sitting here telling you this. They don't want that word to get out. Hell no. That's why it's called a secret society. And they also don't want the word to get out that this damn thing is completely fixed, because at the end of the day, they want to go to bed at night thinking that they have all of this because they're smarter and better and more talented than you. And when your business doesn't work, or you're struggling in a business, they want you to think, well, you're struggling in a business because you're not talented enough, or you're just not smart enough. And that's got nothing to do with it. It's fixed, people. They have power to make people who have money debanked. Telling you this money. Ain't no secrets no more. The veil has been lifted. That's the thing about it. And that's a great statement, Book, because that's the key piece with it. You see what's going on. People see that they're being cheated. The veil has been lifted. It's just like I said about that Monopoly game. He's not even trying to do it on the sly anymore. Your ass pass go, you get 200. He says, I take 400. And you just go, oh, well, yeah, I saw you take 400. Okay. You're not even trying to hide it anymore. That's how stupid they think we are. It all starts from school. Your knowledge of the situation won't matter. Just because you know about the situation, you're exactly right. It doesn't matter. So that's why I keep saying you have to create an off-grid secret society. They know that you know you're being cheated. It doesn't matter to them. So what does matter to them? What does matter to them? When you take your ass off grid and you stop buying the expensive ass electricity, you stop buying the expensive ass gas, you stop buying the expensive ass food, that'll matter to them. Your actions is what will matter. That's what I'm saying. You have a hell of a lot more middle class and poor people than you do rich people in this country. We the ones with all the damn power. Even opting out is surrender. Absolutely correct. I appreciate you, big homie. I appreciate that. I agree with your formula, but your particular participation won't affect the system. When you say my particular participation, I'm not really sure what you mean by that. Because yes, you're exactly right. If you keep participating in the system, yeah, it's not going to make a difference. That's why I'm telling you to pull back. I'm not sure if you're not understanding what I'm saying. If you pull back and you get rid of all that overhead, and now you're able to start a business. And when you make a profit, that's real profit, not a leverage profit. I disagree with you there, Timmy Turner. That's going to make a hell of a difference. You can shut down the system any way we want. Basically, not enough of you. That's the problem. Thank you, Timmy. You're exactly right. And that is that is the central piece of this damn podcast today. That's what I'm trying to tell people. You got to get off grid. You're exactly right. If it's 15 of us in the system and 3 leave it, they're gonna say so. So the hell what? Most people will fight to keep the system in place. Simply, they are in a better position on the grinder. I completely agree with you. And that's the reason why I keep telling you, run from those people. Run from those people. Because it'd be different if you just keep trying, you'll eventually break through. You're never going to break through. Never. We can shut down the system any way we want at any time if you get enough people to do it. And they go fall with the system. Exactly. And they're going to fall with the system. Exactly. The same system that keeps them propped up is going to come tumbling down. And that's why I'm telling you, we actually have the more powerful secret society because they know nothing about living out in these jungles and in these rural areas because they don't have to. But you let the system fall. And we all set up out here. A great majority of the country is set up in a rural environment, living off grid. Then they're going to be trying to seek your ass out at these networking events and things of that nature. And if they ain't dress right, if they're not giving you the right code words, stay devoid of them. The same way they did you on the flip side. Nature is not playing with nobody. Nature is undefeated. Yup. You must also understand without the system that's in place, everything will collapse to a degree that you would beg for the normalcy of yesterday's box. Without the system, that's I disagree with that. I'm not really sure what type of setup you got, Timmy Turner, but I disagree with that. If everybody tries to do their own thing, the system is going to crumble anyway. That's why they need $1 billion to pad themselves when it does happen. If everybody goes off grid, or you get a large amount of people that goes off grid, no, you're not going to crumble. When that system crumbles, you're going to be self-sustained. No, that's the thing. This system is not so powerful that you can't fight it. No, it's just like I keep saying, it's just like the U.S. and them Iranians. You got to fight. You got to fight it with your intelligence. You got to play your game. You'll never win playing their game, ever. But you can win it playing your game. If enough people do it. Yep. No, the mob will eat your resources because the system that kept them in place is how removed. The mob will eat your resources. I don't understand what you mean by that. Well, I guess you mean what I'm talking about will never work if you don't get a large amount of people to say, okay, I'm done with the current system. Let's get off grid. I'm going to create my own resources. If you don't get a movement like that, everything I'm saying is a moot point. But you get a movement like that where people are controlling their own ism. We can't do nothing but win. You can't help but to win because it's too many of us. It's way more middle and broke ass people than there are rich people. We the ones with all the power if you leverage it correctly. But you got too many people thinking that they're going to live this so-called, I appreciate that like, big homie. You got too many people thinking that they're going to penetrate and live that American dream. It all starts in school. It all starts when you turn 18 for the most part. Like I said, knowing what I know now, I never send my child to school. I never send my child to a damn university because you're wasting your time. You sitting there staying up late at night, studying, so-called learning. That's not going to help you get a good job. Them people at Harvard, Yale, Princeton, Brown, while your ass is studying, they up in there smoking their cigars, monkeying around, drinking, playing poker, developing their contacts. Oh, okay, that's my buddy Jack. Well, yeah, his father's there. He's the CEO of IBM. Oh, that's my buddy such and such. Oh, yeah, his father. Yeah, he's an executive over at Google. I have a job now, and I'm still a freshman in college. I know I'm set. You got to do all this damn studying. That's with them Ivy Leagues. Why you think they call it a secret society? Then your ass work for 4 or 5 years to get this BS ass degree, and you got to put in 500 resumes a day to maybe get an interview. Does that sound like a fair system to you? Hell no. Get away from the system is the moral of the story. It's the bottom line. And it's only one way. If your ass is not if you don't come from wealth, big wealth, you've got one option. Like I keep telling you, you are in a cage and there's one door there for you to get out. And the thing about it, the bad part about it, it doesn't even have a guard by it. It's not even locked. You just afraid what's on the other side. Because you can peek around the corner and say, that looks a bit uncomfortable out there. I think I'm going to keep my ass in the joint here. What they tell you? You can leave at any time. All you prisoners here in San Quentin, y'all can leave at any time. Here you go. And you see nature, and I might have to create my own energy and catch my own water. Nah, I'm going to just stay right here locked up with the hopes that maybe I might get an early parole or some shit. And your ass is up for triple murder. Don't be stupid. You can leave the system at any time. I did. Why can't you? So you agree then the system is perfect because you have the right to leave the system. The system protected your avenue. It's a perfect system for the people that have it set up. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, it's a perfect system for them. Like I said, get into that university, rub elbows with the right people, knowing that your ass is a freshman or a sophomore, and you already know you got a good paying. I appreciate that, like, big homie. You know you already got a great paying job the day you graduate. I mean, you don't even got to wait till you graduate. They're going to give you a paid internship when your ass is a junior. You know, once you get on that job, okay, you start to make a little bit of cheddar. It's time to start investing. Shit, I'm about to make all kind of money because I'm about to learn. I'm about to get the inside track on all these IPOs, on all these startups that I can invest in. If you in high enough with that monkey at 1,600, you can even get in on the underground casino. Hell, the system is perfect for them. And hell, okay, that ain't enough for me. I want to go out here and meet some more people that's got the inside track that I don't even know about. You really think they're gonna pay $1,000 to take their dumb asses to the Marriott and go have a drink and talk to people and collect business cards from a bunch of people that's in the same boat as them? Hell no. They kicking it in the mansions in Beverly Hills, in the expensive part of Connecticut, the Hamptons. All they doing is sitting around watching Netflix, monkeying around, rubbing elbows, and that's how they find out what's going on. It's a big, huge club, and you are not invited. I appreciate that, like, big homie. Hell yeah, it's a perfect system if you're a part of it. But 99.9% of you ain't. Like my G, 2211. You would have no toothpaste, no doctor. I have no idea. You wasn't, see, you haven't been on the podcast for a couple of days, Timmy Turner. How do you know you would have no toothpaste, no doctor? I just got done saying the other day, the hell with the doctor. I'm learning about all these damn plants out here. I basically got a pharmacy right out here. How do you know if I appreciate that, like, big homie, if your ass can finally get fucking unshackled from all these bills, maybe you can invent a new type of toothpaste. Maybe you have the time to actually figure things out on your own. The problem, it sounds like with you, Timmy Turner, is you lack confidence in yourself. The reason why you have to go to the store and all that is because you don't have no time to try to figure out how to run a startup or do R&D, how to create your own toothpaste. But if you pull back a little bit, that'll give you a whole lot of time to learn how to do a whole bunch of stuff. You got to have, and that was my point when I first came on. Like I said, I don't know anybody on that's in the chat, but I can tell from your writings and your reactions, you are just as smart, if not smarter, than a lot of these doctors, lawyers, software engineers, and everything else that come on this tour. Them people ain't no smarter than you. It's just they part of that secret society. And to be quite honest with you, like I said, I rub elbows with these people. Ain't no broke ass people coming to Hawaii. I rub elbows with these people all the time. My wife and I say all the time, some of the weirdest, dumbest ass people that we meet on this tour got all the money in the world, went to some of the best colleges in the world. It's not about it's not about their brain power. It's about they are part of a society that let them in the gates. If you could ever pull back and get rid of all them damn bills and all that damn stress and work 10, 12, 15 hours a day on what you want to do, you will be shocked at how brilliant you are. But they never going to give you that opportunity because you caught up in the system. I agree with you with your way of living. I'm saying you still profit from the system in so many ways. I could show you, but I can't convince you. You still profit from the system. Know thyself. Exactly. You still profit from the system. I'm not sure what you mean by you still profit from the system. I'm really not sure what you mean by that, because if you're a part of the system, my point to all this is there's plenty of people, like I say, that have there's plenty of middle-class people that have nice looking homes, nice cars, everything. But you only gonna go so far. And that's why I said at the beginning of this thing, if you're one of those people that are content with only going so far, this podcast is probably not for you today. I'm talking about the people that want to make big cheddar, that want to make the kind of money that they make in these secret societies, that they make you think, well, you're just not talented enough. You're just not smart enough. You're just not lucky enough. Meritocracy, I believe is what they call it. Meritocracy is the term. See, they want to set up to where they want you to believe that, oh, wow, that dude got that big ass Bel Air mansion because he was just smart or he was talented. No. He ain't no smarter than you. He ain't no more luckier, no luckier than you. It's just they've been given a certain opportunity because of who they are, because of who they rub elbows with. And that's why I keep saying, in order for this system to ever change, there needs to be a movement away from it. And that's why I keep telling you, stop hanging out with people that got all this money if they're not trying to support your product that you've invented or that you're trying to get off the ground. You shouldn't have nothing to do with them, because all they want to do is keep you in the loop. Stop dealing with people in the middle class that go to work every day and think they're going to cipher off a little bit of money into a 401k and eventually they're going to get up to the upper echelon. No, they have nothing for you. You got to create your own setup. And a whole lot of people have to be like-minded in that respect. And when you get that setup going, if them people ain't talking about, if they're not using the right code words like solar, like, okay, I'm using this fertilizer to grow my own food, they're not talking the right code. They're not part of our secret society. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The Iranians ain't stupid. They didn't go out there and try to play Top Gun with the United States or try to play Battleship with the United States. They played their game. And you see who winning this war right now. I said, we ain't gonna play. We're not gonna fall. See, the United States thought they was gonna loop them Iranians into the same system that they got everybody over here looped into. Well, come on, come and play our game. No. And that's why the Iranians is telling you, not only are we not playing that game with the U.S., we're not dealing with anybody that's dealing with them, because they got their society set up. They got their code words, they code actions. And there's too many people that feel like, oh, well, the system is so powerful, I can never beat it. Yeah, you can never beat it if you keep playing the system. If you keep playing their game, you'll never win. You got to create a new setup. Like I keep telling, let me check the chat. Robert, a movement away from victim mentality. A movement away from victim mentality. I'm not sure. You don't even have to know how to be smart. You don't even how to be smart. It's about staying in line. People still think Jesus would take the wheel. Laughing my ass off. It's not even about being smart. Trust me, it's about staying in line. They want you to stay in line. It's set up for you to stay in line. Like I keep saying. Like I say, don't listen to me. Look at your own life. Did anybody tell you, and I guarantee you the percentage will be small here. Did anybody tell any of y'all when your ass was 16, 17, 18, okay, you need to go into the jungle and try to figure out how to build your own property, build your own shelter, grow your own food, catch your own water, set up your own solar? If there's, I don't know, 12 people on here, I guarantee you maybe one or two will say, yeah. The majority was taught just like I was taught. Okay, it's time for you to get out this damn house now. You're 18. The first thing you're going to do, what apartment you going to go rent? In other words, they already telling you you're going to go support that secret society. And you look at how much money you paid in rent, $500,000 a month. Like I said, you got 3 acres for 15 grand. The amount of money that you gave that secret society for 1 year, you could have owned a piece of property for life. Did anybody tell you that? Hell no. How could your parents tell you that when nobody told them that and nobody told their parents that? You are taking an L from the gate is what I'm trying to get you to understand. From the gate. And I'm only talking about at 18. It really starts younger than that. But I don't talk about kids shit on here and all that. So we start at 18. You taking an L from the gate. The game ain't even started and you lost. They have the file dude DNA in them. That's very crazy. All day long. Regardless, the system provides the hospital. Well, I guess what I'm trying to get you to understand, Timmy Turner, is, see, you want to keep things as at the status quo. What I'm trying to get you to understand is, if you get enough people, I appreciate that like, big homie, you get enough people off grid, starting their own businesses, blah, 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 earning real profits, not leverage profits, then hell, we can start to create our own hospitals, our own schools, create a system that's fair, where maybe you don't need all this crazy ass, high ass insurance and blah, 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 blah. See, you're not putting enough stake, Timmy Turner, in the fact that if people change, if enough people change, the whole system changes. That's what you're not accepting. You keep thinking that no matter what people do, it's always going to stay the same. And please, people, do not believe that. Because that is the narrative that they want you to believe. So you say, yeah, I'm not going to go out there. If I go out there and do that, nothing's going to change. Do not believe when he tells you that. If enough people get out here, start running their own businesses and maximizing their brain power, shit, you can turn over this fucking planet for the better without any violence. But you have too many people that say, well, no, the system is so intact that, no matter what you do, you're never going to change it. Do not believe that. You cannot grow a tomato and get a root canal. Well, here's the thing, Timmy Turner. Here's the thing. If you growing your own food that is healthy for you, if you're living a healthy, peaceful life, Why the fuck would your teeth go bad in the first place? The reason why your ass need a root canal is because you keep going into Target eating Snickers and shit made by Milky Way, who is or Hershey, who's part of the secret society. Like I keep saying, like I keep telling y'all, stop pretending like all these doctors and lawyers and oil and all that hasn't been around forever. Our ancestors survived without no damn dentist or whatnot. How do you even know our ancestors had bad teeth? They wasn't eating all this damn shit that's high in saturated fat, high in sugar. You get people out here, they can escape all these high ass bills and clear their mind. You may have some of the best dental offices off grid in the world. If you give everybody, if everybody gets a chance to maximize their brain power. The problem with what you're saying, Timmy Turner, is you are afraid of the system. You're too caught up in the system. You think the system cannot be defeated. You think the system cannot be changed. And that's where you are completely 1,000% wrong. See, you keep thinking, oh, well, people are just going to grow food and blah, 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 blah. And then they're going to, do a little something here, do a little something there. You are discounting the fact of when people move off grid, that gives them an opportunity to maximize profits. And when you can finally maximize profits, don't tell them what you can create. You see, you are not simply blind. You refuse to see. It's not about refusing to see. No, what it is I refuse to accept the fact that there's this one system in place and it has to stay that way forever. And that's the way you want things. That's the way you see things. No. And I don't know if you're part of the secret society. I have no idea, because the way you're talking is the way Harvard, Yale, and Princeton talk. No matter what you do, you will always need us. Do not believe that, people. Like I said, maybe the way the system is set up today, like I said, you can't have 3 people go off grid and decide to change the planet overnight. You need a movement. What? Oak bark, mint powder, and Frankenstein regrows teeth. You don't pull the root of your teeth. Can naturally regrow. Exactly, millennial. But most people would never think about that. They want to, because they're going to listen to somebody like a Timmy Turner and say, well, no matter what happens, I need to go to a damn dentist, instead of pulling back, clearing their mind, and saying, okay, I got a root canal. I got a dental problem. Is there an alternate way for me to do this? Most people never have the time or the resources to even think about it like that. And that's what I'm saying. You have a certain amount of people out there that think just like Timmy Turner, that no matter what you do, you will never change this system. And all I can do is tell you this: stay devoid of those people. Because obviously, either Timmy Turner is part of the system, or he's content with only rising so much. I have no idea. And you should be confused now. You should be. You should be completely confused, because you don't see the light. All you see is no matter what happens, no matter what people do, you're always going to need the system. That's exactly what you've been saying here, which is completely wrong. And I hope people do not listen to that, because that's the reason why you at $100 oil right now. Because they know good and damn well that somebody like Timmy Turner is never going to get a bicycle, or never walk, or take the bus. He's just resigned to the fact that, well, the system is set up, it's so powerful, so I got to be a part of it. You are super funny to me. Imagine telling that to your doctor. Like I said, like I said, the reason why I'm never going to tell that to my doctor is because I don't have a fucking doctor, Timmy. I don't go to no damn doctor. I just got done telling you everything I need is right out here with these plants. Because, see, that's another thing you don't realize, Timmy Turner. See, I was a pharmaceutical salesman. There's a whole lot a doctor does not know. See, I've dealt with doctors one-on-one. I don't think you've ever been one-on-one with a doctor in that environment. I talk to nurses on my tour, nurses that are in surgery. And I've had several of them tell me, no, shit, the nurses, when your ass is being cut on, the nurses are the one keeping your ass alive. It's a hell of a lot the doctor doesn't know. I've had many nurses tell me that when they're doing surgery, they say, no, doc, don't do that. And the doctor goes, oh, why not? Because you're going to kill him if you do that or if you do this. See, you are putting too much faith in Harvard, Yale, Princeton, because you lack self-confidence, my friend. No, your doctor went to college and put the effort into becoming a brain surgeon. Wow. All I can do is tell you this. All I can do is tell you this. You would be surprised at what a doctor doesn't know. Like I said, I've called on doctors. You ask any pharmaceutical salesman out there and they'll tell you there's a hell of a lot a doctor doesn't know. Why you think they got to send reps in there? Why you think you see an ad, a TV commercial about this medication and that medication every 2 minutes? If your damn doctor knows everything, there's a lot a doctor doesn't know. I know that for a fact, my friend. All that doctor gonna do, like I said, see, you go to the doctor and he writes you a prescription and you think, oh, that doctor, oh, okay, great. He's got my best interests at heart. Do you know what something, do you know what formulary is? Timmy Turner, I'm talking to you. They're giving them too much power. Do you know what formulary is, Timmy Turner? I'm asking you, do you know what formulary is? I don't give a damn about your plumber and your shit and all that. I'm asking you, do you know what formulary is? And you haven't answered me, so obviously you don't know. You talk to any pharmaceutical salesman about formulary. That's when they give your ass a prescription, not because it's the best prescription for you, because the system says give them that. The hell if it helps them or not. The insurance will cover this, but they won't cover that. Well, I don't need that when I need this one, so your insurance doesn't cover that. That's not on formulary. So I got to write you this. If it helps you, great. If it doesn't, can't help you. See, that's what you fail to understand about me, Timmy Turner. I've been in the lion's den with doctors. You ain't never been a pharmaceutical salesman. I have. My blood pressure go up. You think I'm gonna run to some doctor so he can give me some damn pills to take every fucking day that's gonna keep my ass constipated? May help, may not help. No, I'm gonna take my ass right out here, pull some guava leaves. You read about guava leaves, what they do for blood pressure. Boil me some tea, that headache goes right away. But see, you at the doctor, because you on some job, and they told you, oh, we're going to give you this, and we're going to give you health care, and you think that's the way to go. You're giving them too much power, just like Book said. What's the point? Well, Timmy Turner, all I can do is tell you, if you don't see the point, you know, maybe this podcast is not for you today. If you don't see the point. You keep going to the doctor. You go right ahead. Like I said, our ancestors would laugh at us the way you run to the doctor instead of seeking natural remedies. They laugh at you. But you, like I said, you talk to people long enough, and their true sides come out. You either part of the system or you middle class thinking that you can break up into the system. So I don't know which one it is. I have a whole pharmacy in my house and on my patio. There you go. Those are the kind of people you want to be around, people. Just what Book just said. Those are the kind of people you want to be around. Those are the kind of people you want to listen to. If you ever want to break out of this damn mode, if you ever want to stop going to that damn job every damn day, giving your life control over to somebody else. Where do you think the source of chemicals inside your pills? The source of the chemicals inside my pills, that's the R&D comes from plants. Like I said, you obviously haven't done enough research about plants, Timmy Turner. That's becoming very apparent here. You ain't done enough research about plants. You probably ain't never ate a green banana. You probably ain't never had banana green tea. Because you run right up to damn Longs or CVS, whatever the hell it's called, when you got a problem. That's the first thing you do because, like I said, you either are part of the system or you have the illusion that you can break up into the system. I don't believe that. Exactly. Boom. Exactly. And once again, no one is saying that you have to eliminate all doctors or things of that nature. But we need to recreate the system to where we have a new type of doctor, an affordable type of doctor. I mean, people out there talking about, shit, I can't afford this healthcare out here. I can't afford this. I can't afford that. That's because the system has it set up that way. I keep telling you, you need to reinvent the system and bring it back up properly. If that means doctors, hospitals, great. But it can mean affordable things, actually competent doctors, competent healthcare, affordable healthcare. I appreciate that like, big homie. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. That's why the more you keep commenting, the more it's obvious that you are either from that secret society or you think you can break into that secret society. That secret society does not work if your ass is middle class or if your ass is broke, no matter how you slice it, Timmy Turner. You are a clown, little Timmy. You are. You are. You're either a clown or you part of that secret society. And if I was part of the secret society, I would be saying the exact same thing that you're saying. Keep that fucking narrative for these people keep coming back. Just like Chris Rock told you. They don't make no money off of curing your ass. They make money off the comeback. They got cures for all this shit. HIV and everything else. You think they're gonna let that cat out of the bag? Hell no. They make money on the comeback. And somehow, some way, Timmy Turner, it sounds like you are connected to the comeback. If I was connected to the comeback, shit, I'd be on here talking about you better take your ass to the doctor. You better do this. You better do that. Oh, go see you. Oh, I have a great physician for you to see. Oh, hell yeah. So I told you. It goes just like I told you damn near an hour ago. That's why they don't tell your ass to come move out into the jungle. They tell you to go get that damn apartment and then go get that house that you leveraged on. So now you are stuck for life. When the answer is, if you move your ass out here to the jungle, you can actually get rid of your damn bills and then live your dream. Hey, I want to be an artist. Hey, I want to be a clothing designer. I want to do this, that, and the other. But they know 99.9% of you will never get that opportunity because you stuck at a job all day long. And by the time your ass gets home, you're too tired to do anything. How I slice it is you're just poor and mad at some false notion it's a secret society that's like, yep, now you just told on yourself. There you go. I told you. Y'all look up meritocracy. Meritocracy. Look that up. I told you. I just said that an hour ago. They do not want it to be known that they have everything because things are slanted in their favor. They want to go to bed at night saying, I have all of this. I have all of this because of my brain power. And you don't because you're stupid and you're unlucky. Which nothing could be further from the truth. And obviously, see, you wasn't on here. At least you didn't comment yesterday, Timmy Turner. How do you know what I am? We just had this 2.5 hour talk yesterday. You don't know me. All you know is what I portray on that people from yesterday. You see how he just walked into that trap? How is he lazy when he puts in his own work? Exactly. People from yesterday, do you see how he just walked into that trap door? Just like I told you yesterday. I told you yesterday that you're going to run into people just like this. We just got done talking about people just like you, Timmy Turner, on yesterday's podcast. And you walked right into the trap. You just exposed yourself. You be in here and he always be trolling. I know he do. He's a spy. It's a lot of them in here. It's a lot of spies on here. His job, ladies and gentlemen, especially the youth, his job is to keep this system going because he benefits from it. Don't want me telling you all this. Don't want me telling you about their little secret society. Hell no. He wants your ass to go on Indeed and keep trying and keep trying and keep trying and keep trying. That's what he wants. Nobody gave me anything, because of my efforts and my skills. Meritocracy. Look it up. Don't listen to me. Look up the damn definition. They will never, ever, ever admit that the tables are slanted in their favor. Ever. I mean, shit, if you was benefiting from it, would you? Hell no, you wouldn't. They want to keep that narrative. They want you to believe that no matter what you do, you always gonna need Harvard, Princeton, and Yale. When nothing could be further from the damn truth. That's why I'm telling you, there needs to be a movement away from people like Timmy Turner from 2211. There needs to be a movement away from them people. You see it. Don't listen to me. You see him right here in the chat. You got one of them right here in the chat telling you, well, you always gonna need us. Because if you are free of bills and your mind is clear, you still don't have the brain capacity to create what we have created. That's what he's telling you. You the system security guard, little Timmy. You what's the I can't think of that fucking security guard, that security company, but you're exactly right. You think I got to convince homeless people to believe in housing? You think I don't understand what you mean. You love the system, stop playing. Yeah. Well, like I said, now that you've been had, it's obvious. I mean, for a second there, you had a pretty good debate going. You had an intelligent debate going. Now that you've been cornered, Timmy Turner, and you're still my man from 2211, Timmy Turner. I'm not gonna block you or whatever. I don't know. I don't know if you ever subbed or not. I don't know. You might land the cut on the channel or whatever. I'm not mad at you. Like I said, you're entitled to your opinion. But there's a lot of people on here, including myself, that strongly disagree with everything you're saying. And the thing I don't like, and the thing I want the youth, 18 to 25, to understand is, man, you are smarter than you ever could imagine. You are way more talented than you ever could imagine. Do not get caught up in that system. That system is designed to keep your ass in check, for you never to reach your brain capacity. Like they want you to think things like Bill Gates. Oh, well, shit, he dropped out of Harvard. And look at what he became. What they not telling you is that his mama was on the board of IBM, and that's how he got his first big contract. That's what they not telling you. That's how he got his first big contract, and that's how Microsoft started. They want you to believe Elon Musk sat in his office or lived in his office and started these little startups up in Silicon Valley, and he brought his ass up from the ground up. What they're not telling you is his family owned an emerald mine in South Africa. You let your fucking family own an emerald mine in South Africa, and look at what you could become. Just like Bob Marley told you, half of the story has never been told. The likes of a Timmy Turner. Half of the story has never been told. There you go. If they're talking smack, OG. What are you saying? Please don't clog up the beach. What are you saying? We don't need you. What? You're a marshmallow guy. Whatever. If you lost your cell phone alone, you would take a toaster. I have no idea. Please don't clog up the beach for high noon. I don't know what the... If you all have to offer is money, Timmy, how helpful can you be? Because you're clearly greedy. And what else do you offer? Exactly. He offers nothing. He offers absolutely nothing because everything is set up for them in that secret society. How can he offer anything when he has they have no true skills? If everything was given to you, you wouldn't have anything to offer either. He has nothing to offer. The only thing he has to offer is he is a commercial. He is an ad for the secret society. They got a whole bunch of them out there. Whole bunch of ads they running. Don't. You need us. You need us, doctors. You need our expensive ass food. You need our expensive ass oil. Don't let them believe that if they went off grid that they could get ahead. Hell no, he's one of their little soldiers. You damn right, JJ. You exactly right. No, you lost. I know. Talking smack. I simply don't care if you stay confused and poor. Like I just see, he wasn't. I don't believe he. I really don't believe he was on here yesterday. We was just talking about people like that. That's why he looks like a fool right now, chat. For the chat that was in here yesterday, that's why he looks like a damn fool. We was just talking about people just like him yesterday. They're gonna call you poor. They're gonna call you this. They're gonna call you that. Because they got to keep that narrative going. Like I said, if I was benefiting from that system, I would want to keep it going too, whether it was the truth or not. And that's what I'm telling y'all. You have to get away from them people. Jealous of what? All you have is money, dude. There's plenty of people with money. Problem with dudes like you, all the way up to Elon Musk. All you have is money, nothing else. Little Timmy 666. Yeah. The mark of the beast is on the president. That's that Black and you rule. If it wasn't for your money, you probably wouldn't even talk to a woman. There you go. There you go. Taking the words right out of my mouth. You are confused that someone owes your ass something. There you go. See, Timmy Turner, like I said, I'm losing more and more respect for you everything that you keep posting, because you obviously have been backed into a corner now. For a second there, you was trying to make some good points in the debate. Now, they all revert back. No matter what the situation is, you always gonna revert back to your roots, and he's reverting back to his roots. A spy. Been nothing but a spy up in here. What did we talk about yesterday, y'all? Chat, what did we talk about yesterday? Public life, private life, secret life. That's what I'm saying. That's why he looks like a complete fool, because he obviously was not on here yesterday. He's walking into every trap that I laid for his ass. Thank you. Thank you for them hearts. Thank you. He walking right into the trap that I laid for his ass yesterday. Check and trap. What they say? What my boy say from what my boy say from American Pimp? He said a pimp, he want three things. Action at a bitch, to check his trap, and action at another bitch. He want action at a bitch, to check his trap, and action at another bitch. That's it. That's exactly what you're seeing right here. He walked right into this trap. I can't respect you. Respect means I can't lie. Your respect means nothing to me. Yup, millennial. There we go, millennials. Exactly, book. So now his fate has been determined. Yup, it's just that simple. Yup, he's a bot. Yup. Exactly. Action at another biatch. Little Timmy, you're at the engine and nobody wants you here. Exactly. And somebody said that he's a bot. And that's another thing that I'm starting to learn. I'm starting to read more and more. He very well could be. They say lots of times, man, in these chats and even in the comments, they say when you be going at it with people, and shit, as much as I know about computers, they say lots of times you arguing with a damn bot. So that's not all that far-fetched. I think he's a real damn person, but he very well could be a bot. Yup. Directly or indirectly. What trap? Talking all that smack when you can just leave the life. He ain't gonna leave this life. He ain't gonna leave his life. That's his job. His job is to spy. He one of these little soldiers. Go tell us what the enemy is talking about. Now you go do that. He one of their little soldiers. He ain't gonna leave this life. This is his job to be up in here. To spy on what we talking about. You need the system for one. And two, if you did decide to leave the system, you won't be missed by the city. If your way works for you, good. We have our own way. We'll carry our own. Just like Steel Post said. We'll carry our own. Yeah. Timmy Turner ain't gonna leave this live. I'm like in a better position and you're stuck bitching about a shit. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Timmy Turner. Yeah. Okay. Like I said, Timmy Turner, you was making some decent points earlier. I mean, you was giving your point with some sort of, what I thought was some sort of intelligence. Like I said, at the end, when you get into a fight, you're going to revert back to your training. If you get into a fight on the street, when you get into a debate, you're going to revert back to your training. And your training is, I have to portray this narrative that the secret. Why do you think it's called a secret society? It's not called a public society for a reason. He has to make the youth of this country believe that only a certain amount of people can make it because we are smarter, better, and faster and stronger. When no, they got these damn tables slanted so bad, it ain't funny. Like I say, why do you think? Why should any university costs more than another university. 1 + 1 is fucking 2. Whether your ass go to Harvard or whether you go to Cal State San Bernardino. The reason why you pay all that money is for access to that secret society. That's why it's so damn. Why you think every high school is having? You got that brilliant damn person in your high school. Straight A's from the time they in the first grade. And then why do you think they got to wind up going to just a regular old university? And they say, oh, well, I applied to Harvard and Yale and Princeton, and they didn't accept me. And you're like, motherfucker, you brilliant. Why didn't they accept you? They just didn't accept me. Because it's not about your intelligence. It's about, well, what background do you come from? Is your parents part of the secret code? Do they know the secret handshake? Do they know how the secret cufflinks? Nope. I don't give a damn if your ass is Einstein. You ain't getting in here. Because say they can only teach you so much. They can only teach you so much at these universities. So why in the hell is Harvard $200,000 a year and Cal State is $20,000 a year? Because you ain't rubbing elbows with the right people at Cal State. Think about it, people. Think about it. 1 + 1 = 2, whether your ass is at Harvard or Cal State. They don't, little Timmy, a shrimp in a pool of sharks. Timmy, these sharks and these piranhas, they snipping at you, big homie. Timmy, you should just leave, man. Like I say, I'm not gonna hide you. I'm not gonna hide you from the chat. I'm not gonna time you out. You should just leave, man. This is not the podcast for you. That's what I'm saying, people. You would think that he would be on a podcast talking about doctors and how great doctors and lawyers are. Or you think he started a fucking podcast talking about how great doctors and lawyers and all that are and how great the system is. But he's in here because that's his job, to come in here and take these bullets, come in here and take this smacking around, to come in here and take this tongue lashing. That's his job. They got him all through society, in every facet of society. Don't want me telling you this. They want you to believe that the reason why your ass didn't get into Harvard is because you're not good enough and you're not smart enough. I shit you not. Some of the dumbest people that I have met on these tours got Ivy League degrees. That tour is over. My wife and I, we look at ourselves. First thing we say is, how in the fuck did they get into Harvard? Because it's not about how smart you are. It's about what world you come from. On your job. Sure, most of you out there have a job. How many times are you in a meeting or you go into the office and you go, how in the fuck is he the damn manager? And he's dumb as a box of damn rocks. And then you meet his boss and he's even dumber. And you go, huh? So then you start singing that Key Sweat. Something, 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 something just ain't right. Something, 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 something just ain't right. I must defend the system. It's only right. And now you're admitting it. We break them down every time, you guys. We break them down every time. Beat down. Broken down to its very last compound. See how I sound? A little unrational. A lot of MCs like to use the word dramatical. Fresh. For 88, you suckers. We break them down every time. Oh my my goodness, good looking out, boy. You the truth. That's just your G the truth. The guy's here, fanboy. this is just laughing my. The guy here is your. Listen to this guy. Listen to this guy. Ain't got nothing to do with being no fucking fanboy, no shit like this. That's what I'm saying. He missed the conversation from yesterday when I just got done telling the whole chat, I don't know you. You don't know me. That's what I'm saying. He keeps walking into these traps, people. Timmy, leave, man. Timmy, you really gonna make me feel sorry for you and hide you. Leave. You keep walking into the traps. You just mad because it's some minorities, especially black people on here, that is not arguing, getting along, and having fun clowning your ass. That's what you mad about. Because, see, they didn't tell your ass that when they sent you out on this little soldier mission. You look like a fool. We just got done talking about people like you. I just got done telling the chat yesterday, I don't know y'all. Y'all don't know me. Ain't got nothing to do with being some fan or blah, 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 blah. Ain't got nothing to do with that. They just not stupid enough to agree with a fool like you. But now you on the defensive. Like I said, you sounded much more intelligent an hour ago when you was just trying to make your opinionated points, which is fine. You're entitled to your opinion. Now you sound like a fool. Timmy, we just got done talking about people like you. 24 hours ago, my friend. Be quiet. You sound like a fool. If you want to stay on the podcast, stop commenting. You sound silly. You walking into every trap I just laid for you 24 hours ago. Thank you. Fresh for 88. You suckers. I want KRS-One was in the black and white. A black and white video. Till some punk jumps up to get beat down. Broken down to his very last compound. See, I sound a little unrational. A lot of MCs like to use the word dramatical. Fresh for 88. You suckers. Timmy, you sound like a damn fool. What's up with you, Trisha Graff? She coming in here saying, what the fuck did I walk into? First the headlines about a secret society, and then you got some motherfucker talking about fresh for 88, quoting KRS-One. She said, what damn Twilight Zone did I walk into? Little Timmy just said, what did it say? Little Timmy has just been bodied. Little Timmy, you supposed to trap, not get trapped. You and I ran in here, boy. You in the fucking straight, Timmy. You in the damn straight and can't get your ass out. Oh my goodness. I think he's finally gone. That motherfucker gonna walk back. He gonna walk back his ass back to fucking Princeton. They gonna say, what happened to your ass? What the hell? He gonna walk back to that secret society. They gonna say, what happened to your monkey ass, Timmy? Now you've been going over there for 2-3 weeks, coming back with good reporting. Oh yeah, they doing this, they doing that, they doing this. You walking back in there this time, they say, damn, you got your ass handed to you on this Saturday. Bring your ass in here, Timmy. Okay, we'll give you a different assignment now. Please do. Oh, a spiritual ass whooping. Exactly. And see, that's what they hate, Book. That's what they hate. See, they want you to get up there, start threatening them, and I'll do that. And they say, oh, look at them. They don't like that spiritual, mental ass whooping. That's the kind of ass whooping you never forget. You can heal from a street beat down. He'll never heal from this. Ever. Like a mug. I call him a bot or NPC because he is just that and he's told and says what he's told. No ability to critically think. He's a parasite. Exactly. A soldier. He a soldier for that secret society. And they all through every part of this world. Yup. And we go be ready when he come back. Cause you right, boy. Cause he'll be back. I'll be back. But for now, just settle. I'll be back. But for now, just settle. He one of them parasites of paradise. That's exactly what he is. NPC, exactly. Now he's licking his wounds and he's gone. So like I keep saying, I'm glad that there's people out there that see the damn light. That's the only way, man. We got to create our own, that off-grid secret society. So when you get the Timmy Turners of the world that want to come and try to figure out, okay, my little entitlement, my little secret society that we've been screwing people over for the last 400 years has crumbled. Now, how are y'all? How do I survive? And when you hear that, you walk away. You say, no, you ain't got the right code words, big homie. You're not dressed properly. You're not part of this secret society. We got all the power, people. The only thing that monkey Timmy Turner said that was true, that what I'm saying will never work if you don't get enough people to do it. That's the only thing that monkey said that's true. You either got to be off grid, or you got to be making plans to get off grid. And everybody that you around and that you talking to, you got to push that narrative, man. That's the only way it's going to work. That's the only way we ever going to really get chipped up. That's the only way, just like Book said, that you ever going to know thyself. Man, you got so much damn brain power, it ain't funny. And they got your ass shackled to that monkey ass job, got you thinking that you're going to penetrate your way into their little society. That has got to be number one in your life, is trying to break away from this BS system. And the only way you're going to break away from it is if you can get your ass off grid, because it's too damn hard to start a viable company when you got to go to work every day. Don't fool yourself. You ain't gonna be able to start nothing prosperous when you spending 8, 10, 12 hours behind some damn desk going to meetings and everything else. No, you got to unshackle yourself from all that. Let your conscience be free. Get down to the sounds of your PMD. That's what you got to do. Trump was the sign after the playing field is being leveled. So you're a philosopher, yes. In about 4 seconds, a teacher will begin to speak. All the time is see, now you're going to make me pull that shit up. I got to pull this up after the podcast. There you go. JJ, he the one. NPC. Trump was the sign their playing field is being leveled. That is the poster child that this ism is going. I mean, look at it like this. I mean, do you really believe? Do you really believe that man in 1600 is smart enough to be the most powerful man on this planet? Don't listen to me. Don't listen to a damn word I'm saying. Do you really, youngsters out there, do you really believe that that man in 1600 it should be the most powerful man on the planet with his level of intelligence? I rest my case. That shows you the playing field is going when they'll put a monkey in there just like that. All day long. I just downloaded it. But for now, just sample. That was a cold jam. Shit, nigga, right? MTV, they call MTV, your ass go running down the damn steps. I got to see that one. I got to see that KRS one. That's just a cold jam. All will be singing for the Queen. Am I wrong? Just a cold jam. He kicking knowledge reigns supreme over nearly everyone. Kicking nothing but facts in that Islam. That's the only way, big homie. I mean, you've tried and they suggested all these other ways that don't work. The one thing they haven't told you, the one thing you were never taught is to move your ass to the middle of the jungle and go for yourself. Well, why in the hell is the warden going to tell you how to escape the prison? You show me one warden that's going to give the prisoners the inside track on how to get out. Yeah, they will do they've told you everything. Get an apartment. Get a house that you can't afford, that your ass is leveraged on. Oh, you can't afford that? Well, all you monkeys need to get an apartment and you need to live 10 deep. Well, you need to move into your mommy's basement. And then all y'all need to live 45 deep. They've told you everything. But the way out. The true way out. And they never will. And I hope the youngsters in here, I hope you remember the Timmy Turners of the world. Because they're everywhere. They're everywhere. Any facet of your life, they out there. Their job is to keep this bogus ass system going. You get $10,000, $20,000. You say, okay, I'm gonna invest. All right, let me call up Fidelity. You think that motherfucker gonna tell you about the inside track of an IPO or a new startup that's getting ready to skyrocket to the moon? Hell no. He's gonna say, well, we have some standard mutual funds that we're gonna put your ass in, and when the market turns, oh well, you're gonna have to deal with the correction. When the Timmy Turners of the world, he ain't calling up no damn broker. He had one of them big ass Greenwich Village estates or one of them estates in the Hamptons, and they going, oh yeah, my dad's got a buddy, and he's getting ready to they're getting ready to do an IPO in about 6 months. I'm definitely gonna let you in on the initial number on that IPO, so you can get in at the ground level. Oh, by the time all those monkeys and all them find out, oh yeah, this price we'll be at $70, $80, but I can get you in at $7 or $8, and you go, yeah, that Harvard degree I got, that paid off. They ain't teach your ass that at Harvard. What they taught your ass how to do is how to connect with the right people. Meritocracy. They never wanted to get out. They never want the truth to get out. Because it hurts. It not only hurts them as far as, oh, the cat is out of the bag, but at the end of the day, man, they got to live with themselves. They got to look themselves in the mirror. When they look in the mirror, they want to say, boy, you a smart motherfucker, boy. Look at what all you got. You are just a damn genius. They don't want your ass looking in the mirror going, well, I can't even look my own self in the fucking eye. Because this system is completely fixed. Don't want you getting on here talking about that. I don't want a degree because I agree. There you go, JJ. You do have to understand the opposition isn't just normal people. They'll call you crazy, ostracize you, and your friends and your family. There is a price to say for the truth, and the price is freedom. Yep, he's exactly right. Yup, he's exactly right. That's their job, man. Like I said, I don't blame them. I don't blame them one bit. If my ass was benefiting like that, if I didn't have to do jack shit and everything was handed to me, if I just had to go over to somebody's house and go to your little pool party and go hang out here, go hang out there, go play golf, why do you think they say most of the deals in business are done on the golf course. That's not my fucking saying. That saying has been around forever. Why do you think that is? Because for your ass to be part of that janky ass country club, it's gonna cost you $100,000 a year. Now they got the same monkey ass 18 holes as in your janky ass neighborhood golf course. That's $20 for you to go to the driving range or play around the golf, 30, 40. I don't know, whatever the hell it is. I don't golf, but I can guarantee you one thing. I appreciate that, like, big homie. I guarantee you one thing. In your janky ass neighborhood or in a regular standard suburban neighborhood, it ain't $100,000 to go play golf. Why do you think that fucking is? What do you think? They got some type of grass made of fucking emerald? No. It's because that's where the secret meetings happen. It's not called a secret society for nothing. It's not called that for nothing. I don't want to let these cats out of the bag. Are you kidding me? They can't stand when podcasters get up there and tell the truth about what's really going on in this system. What's good with you, Jamal Anderson? We see you. I appreciate you. I appreciate your book. Absolutely correct. I don't want a degree. Oh, well, yo, absolutely correct. That's all I can tell you. That's what I was telling you yesterday. At the end of the day, it's fairly easy to get out here and prosper and make $100 million if you get your ass away from the system. Because you are smarter than them. You're more resilient than them. Because you've had to go through more, man. You've had to go through more. You're tougher than them. You're more creative than them because you've had to be. You wouldn't be jack shit if everything was given to you. Man, I tell you, I wish you could meet some of these people that come on these tours. I say, well, what do you do for a living? Well, I'm this, I'm that. I'm this professional, I'm that professional, and I went to this university. And dumb as a box of fucking rocks. Dumb as a box of rocks. I used to meet them on Kalakaua, and that was just on the street selling tours. Here, we take the tour, then we have our little powwow session at the end when we drinking on our good banana green tea. And that's when you dig down deep and see what you're dealing with. And I'm not saying all of them. Yes, we have some very intelligent people, some brilliant people, but they ain't no more intelligent than you. And I don't even know you. But hell, I can read. Regardless of what they think about me. I know how to read. I know an intelligent motherfucker when I read one and a non-intelligent one. You will be shocked. And that's why I keep pushing you to at least try this. You are going to be shocked at the talent you have, at the creativity that you have. He talking about you need this and you need that. And you look at our ancestors and these monkeys, these so-called brilliant people from Harvard still can't figure out how them damn pyramids was built. And he want to talk about, well, you need this and you need that. Please. Some of the most brilliant creations on this planet was made eons ago. See, they want medicine and all that to be a one way. Had doctors back in the day. And the whole insurance and healthcare system and formulary, man, that's some shit created by that secret society to make them more money. Youngsters, I appreciate that light, big homie. Youngsters, don't listen to that ism. What you got to do, man, and believe the old school when he tells you. for your parents' sake, for your wife's sake, for your spouse's sake, for your children's sake. What you have to do is get rid of them damn bills. Leave that shit alone. All the stuff that you desire, the nice clothes, the nice house, the fancy car, you can still have all of that. You can have it even bigger and better than you dreaming of. But you got to pull back, create you some products, and then get chipped up. You got to pull back, clear your damn mind so you can think straight, and then start bringing in this cheddar. Then you ain't all leveraged on the house. It cost you $10 to create a product, and you sell it for $50. You say, damn, that's $40 in my pocket. Not, oh, I'm leveraged on the house and I still got to pay my house. No. Then you rolling in dough without all this damn overhead hanging over you. Then your ass can say, okay, now I got a dub million in the bank. Nigga, let's get to the Lamborghini dealer. Here's your monkey ass $200,000. Give me my fucking car. No, I'm not going to try to make payments. No. I don't need to finance jack shit. Because I'm chipped up now. But you ain't going to never, ever get there working some monkey ass job. If you had a job right now, I'm telling you, I've been right where you at. If you had a job, the hell with that damn 401k casino and all that. You need to be saving some money so your ass can get off grid. If you don't come from money. So you can eventually get the hell out of that job. You're not worried. Like I said, I wish a motherfucker would send me an electric bill. Nigga, please. Like I said. Well, shit, we need to go check our P.O. box. I ain't checked that damn thing in over, 6 weeks. Because I know ain't nothing in there. But some magazines that my wife didn't order and some damn junk. Man, ain't no bills in there. Ain't no damn bills coming to my email or into my damn mailbox. I wish a motherfucker would send me a utility bill. Hey, are you crazy? You got to be out of your damn mind. You have got to pull back. And I don't give a damn how bad it gets. It's not forever, big homie. That's the one thing Diddy said in Making the Band. That's the one thing that monkey said. He was like, no matter how hard it gets, the reward is going to be 3 times as good. Oh, shit. What am I doing here? I'm fucking up my damn... Oh, there's Aaliyah. There we go. I see you, book. I see you, Jamal. More important, investing your money into the stock market as you're working. All I can do is tell you this. I think you came into the conversation a little later, Leah. If that's what you want to do, go right ahead. I wouldn't do that. Because you're never going to, the stock market is a damn casino. You'd be better off, like I keep saying, taking that money to fucking Vegas. The stock market is fixed. Don't put your money into that damn thing. That's the last thing I'd do. What? Some people want to do that. I mean, more power to you. More power to you. I wouldn't do that. That's why I was saying at the very beginning of this conversation. What you in when you do something like that, you are playing that Monopoly game as a kid, and you see the banker, and you get $200 when you pass go, and he gets $4. Say, well, motherfucker, I thought we all were supposed to get 2. Well, you thought wrong, and you keep playing. Who the hell you think gonna win the game after a while? But you want to invest your money into the stock market? That's your prerogative. Some people, like I say, maybe she didn't tell the second half of the story. Maybe she got some insider information. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. If you got some, if you in on the inside, more power to you. My black ass ain't in on the inside. So that's why I don't monkey around with that market. Let's see, it's not a casino. You got to learn charts. Aaliyah, all I can do is tell you this. You go back 2 weeks ago. I think it was about 2 weeks ago. How in the world, Aaliyah, do you explain that monkey said, I'm going to release the statement at 4:00 about changes in the war. And at 3:58, you got these monkeys placing their bet. What does that have to do with charts? You look at, the prediction site, Polymarket. How do you explain all them accounts, new accounts getting created to short the oil market? And 15 minutes later, he comes out with that statement to bring the oil market down. That's got nothing to do with charts. I'm sorry, Aaliyah, but I completely disagree with you. It's fixed. The stock market is fixed. I'm not sure how old you are. I don't ask a woman her age, but I think I'm a bit older than you. I think I've been watching this market a hell of a lot longer than you. And you take a poll out there. Take a poll. Ask random people. Do you think the United States, you think the Dow Jones is fixed? And I guarantee you 90% of them say, well, hell yeah, because it's obviously fixed. Yes, that's the game. You buy it when it tanks. Aaliyah, all I can just tell you this. They're not ready to leave. They're not ready to leave it. I'm 24. Oh, Aaliyah, you're 24 years old. Oh, that ain't that cute. Aaliyah, all I can do is tell you this. You can keep doing it that way. I'm not here to change anybody's investing strategy. I don't give advice. I just give my opinion. Aaliyah, all I can do is tell you this, and I say this respectfully. You got a lot to learn. A lot to learn. I used to be you. And that's how I know you got a lot to learn. That's real talk. So that's how they learn stocks since 13 and 14. Buy low, sell high. Aaliyah, it's obvious that you just walked into the room. Youngsters, all I can do is tell you, I'm not giving you any advice. 18 to 25s, that's the worst thing you can do. That's the worst. If you think you're going to buy low and sell high and make it in this damn world, come on. If it was that simple, you wouldn't have something called a secret society. You wouldn't have something. If it was that simple, you wouldn't have the two most important words on Wall Street right now. And you can Google them. Insider trading. Why, if it was that simple, why would you have insider trading? Why do people need to cheat if it was that simple? Please answer that, Aaliyah. Moms and pops networking at New York Stock Exchange. I'm telling you, I'm good on that. There you go. Listen to older people. Like I said, who do you want? The person that thinks they're book smart or the person who's got that damn experience? We experienced up in here. We OGs up in here. Aaliyah, you are like, at this point, you almost like my granddaughter. Trust me when I tell you, youngster, that's not the way to do it. Especially not with Orange Man Bad in charge. Are you kidding me? Here's Paul Walker. What's good with you? Inflation is more responsible for the stock growth than anything else. The PE ratios and say right now, invest in yourself. But it's okay to put 10% ETF. Just let it go for 40 years. Now that's a great philosophy. He's hedging his bets. Okay, you can put a little bit in. The stock market, just like you said, 10%. You could look at the stock market like when you go to Las Vegas. Your ass take $1,500 up there, and you say, if I lose that, no problem. If I win, great. But you better invest in yourself. You better invest in yourself. And you notice he didn't say put 90% into the stock market. Basically, he's telling you you can go play in Vegas with a little 10% of your money. You can go play, yeah. No problem. Great strategy. But the main thing he said is invest in yourself. Trust that damn stock market. Do you trust the MGM? Hell no. Do you trust Caesar's Palace? Hell no. Wall Street is so fixed it ain't funny. And the bad part about it, Aaliyah, is they're not even hiding the fact that it's fixed. That's why I'm really surprised that you would come on here and say something like that. It used to be a time where maybe they was doing it on the DL, but you knew it was fixed, but they wasn't doing it right in front of your face. They're doing it right in front of your face now. Aaliyah, how can you say that? Nobody. I retired at 34, by the way, homes in 3 states, self-made. He did it the way he did it. And once again, you guys, retirement, that's all relative. I have no idea what Paul Walker's net worth is. I have no idea. But he got to a point where he was happy with his. Great. And that's what I'm telling you. You got to figure out what level you want to be on. My monkey ass, personally, I want to be majorly chipped up. I want hundreds of millions of dollars in the bank if I can get it. I don't know. He may have that. I don't know. Like I've been saying for over 24 hours now, I don't really know anybody on here. We all have a public life, a private life, and a secret life. That is up for you to figure out what your level of wealth is. And that's why I keep telling you. Don't listen to me. You got to listen to you. All I know is, from my experiences, the only way that you're going to get ahead out here on the level that I'm trying to get to is you got to pull all the way back. I very easily could have did it the way Paul Walker did. Like I said, I bought my first house I was like 22, 23. I bought it for 127. I could have kept refinancing and getting other houses. That's one way to go. If you want to be like I said, the leverage game works for some people. I don't know Paul Walker's background. If something had gone awry, I don't know how much money he got saved in the bank. I just know my black ass didn't. If something went wrong, I was in trouble. So I put my money into art. You have to figure out your own strategy. I'm just telling you from my experiences, the easiest and most healthiest way to get ahead is to get rid of all them damn bills. See, people got it so confused. It's president, not president. Everyone quick to say they did it on their own. Bullshit. Like I say, I don't know. And all I can say is that goes back to meritocracy. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know I don't truly know anyone on here. I just know there is a large group of individuals in this country that they have to look themselves in the mirror. They have to sleep with themselves at night. So whether Paul did it on his own or not, I don't know. I can only go by what he's saying. But I know there's a hell of a lot of people out there that say, well, I'm self-made, and your ass ain't nowhere near self-made. You're not even close to being self-made. But you tell a lie enough, people, including yourself, start to believe it. So I don't know. I can only go by what people say. That's what Paradise was saying earlier. So I'm missing a lot. Everyone got lessons somewhere. There's some who did, but I don't like the division they start. The division, and I agree with you. You know, you get some people You get some people out there that it's profitable for them to start division. It's profitable for them. So that's why they do it. So, like I say, and that's why I really wish more people had been on the chat yesterday. Because none of us know any of us. We got a public life, a private life, and a secret life. You really don't know anyone. At the end of the day, you don't know anyone. I can only go by what people say in the chat. So, if Paul's saying he was self-made, maybe he is. I don't see why he would have to get on here and lie. I don't know. I have no idea. All I'm saying is, from my experiences, real estate, unless your ass come from money, is not really a good investment. Because the money that you get, you're leveraged. You're leveraged. If you can still service the debt when shit goes bad, the leverage game is fine. I don't come from that kind of money. I was always leery of being leveraged because I know that sooner or later the system is going to turn. And I know I didn't have the type of parachute to save my ass. Maybe Paul did. And it worked out for him. I don't know. I don't know Paul. All I know is what we talk about here. Came from the bottom zero, generational wealth, retired from the rat race. Once I had my time, I had true wealth, started innovating, and boom. All I can do is take it for what it's worth. He has no reason to get on here and lie. Like I said, the leverage game can work for you if you play it right. But it's also risky. But like we talked about yesterday, there's risk in everything. But the way Paul is explaining the way he made it, that's just one way. That's just one way. There's plenty of other ways. And a lot of people, somehow he got himself in a position to get his first house and he kept leveraging. That's what I'm seeing here. And I'm not even sure how old he is. So you have to look at the time frame that he did that in. What were the times? These times are different now. I'm sure when he first started that, there wasn't no chat bot. You wasn't right in the middle of World War III. That much I know. Them two things I'm sure of. So timing is important in life as well. That's why I say I'm not here to knock anybody's investment strategy. He did what worked for him. I'm just telling you what is working for me. So to invest in yourself and believe in yourself. There you go. He's telling you to invest in yourself and believe in yourself. And that goes back to where we started. And it's a hell of a lot easier to believe in yourself when you ain't got a bunch of damn bills stressing you out. Well done, Paul. We don't hate people who work, but I don't like people who stunt on others with their success. JJ, there's a way to win and be successful. Know thyself. So there you go. And that's why I keep the chat open. People have their opinions, and everybody is entitled to their own opinion. I'm just telling you, I've tried it many different ways. And the most successful way, if I had to do this shit all over again, like I told you, hindsight is 20/20. If I had to do it all over again, the day I graduated from high school, I would have worked in the damn summer and brought my ass over down to Kalakaua, sold tours, and would start buying up this damn land when it was $1,000, $2,000, $5,000. And I'd have 10 Lamborghinis out front right now. That's from what I can see. That's the way I would have done it. I don't know what background you guys come from. I have no idea. Like I said, I owned the house for years. I love the house. Loved it. It wasn't like, oh, I can't stand this. Loved it. But that was the wrong way to go. There ain't no way in the hell I should have had to learn what I learned about myself in my damn 40s. I should have learned that in my late teens or early 20s. I'm nobody special. Just want folks to know moving to it. They can do it. That's exactly what we were saying. I don't think he's studying with his success, but maybe not giving flowers is moving on me. What we're always saying is the markets will crash and depression too coming. Invest in yourself for you and your family, future generations. That's all we're saying. And even if the thing, and to add some sugar on top of that, even if the market doesn't crash, Aaliyah, you're never going to get the kind of returns that secret society is getting because you're not on the inside. Like I say, why sit down at the Monopoly table if you know you ain't gonna win the game? If you just want to sit there and monkey around with your friends and okay, great. When I sit down and play Monopoly, I'm there to win. And that goes back to what I just said 15 minutes ago. Everybody has their own desires. Everybody has their own desires. They have their own goals. I don't know. Maybe some people's goal is to just monkey around at the Monopoly table, whether I win or lose. No problem. You have that right. I'm just telling anybody that's out there trying to follow what I'm saying, I wouldn't do it that way. I told you, I've explained to you for the last 2 hours and 12 minutes the way to go. Now, is that a guaranteed success story? Hell no. There's no guarantees in life. Everybody's got their own ism. All I'm saying is, you're never going to make it. You're never going to make it. And never is a long damn time if you're caught up in that system. If you're monkeying around with your investments, that's your fault. You know, Aaliyah, all I can do is tell you this, Aaliyah, is I'm jealous of you. You know, you're only 24 years old. You got your whole damn life ahead of you. And I really do wish you the best. You know, knowing what I know now, hell, shit, you motherfucker better not make me 24. Again, they say, damn, he got all kind of little strategies. I mean, that's all I can tell you. You got your whole life ahead of you, and I hope things work out for you. At least you're trying. At least I will say you're trying to do something with yourself. That's more than a lot of young people are doing. So I take my hat off to you there. But you know, we can agree to disagree, no problem. Right now, the global financial architecture is being reshaped. The City of London banking cartel is losing its power. So I think it's a very dangerous time to be in the markets. I like physical gold. I couldn't agree with him more. We put ours into agriculture, but you've heard me say it a million times. That fucking gold is a great buy right now. A phenomenal buy. He's exactly right. Paul Walker is 1,000% correct. I had 30K at 18 and worked for the government since I was 15. I'm doing all right. Doing all right that's relative. Like I said, you talking to old motherfuckers up in here. $30,000 ain't. I mean, that's no money to us. Like I said, you're still young. That ain't no money. When I was 18, 24, I thought $30,000 was a lot too. Shit, you take your ass over to Amsterdam, you'll go through. You getting them damn cafes, you'll go through 30 grand like that. Fucking around with that euro. Take your ass home, pal. We got no more weed. There's Yasmin. Aloha. Now she riding with the sister. They're manipulating gold price. It should be higher. Well, they got gold tied to that nominal interest rate. So once again, if you think it should be higher, that's why he's saying it's a good buy right now. Because you can't. I mean, like I said, it ain't many investments out there that you got the double whammy. Gold is still good to go when it comes to a flight to safety, and the way they got it tied to the nominal interest rate versus the real interest rate. Yeah, but you damn near can't lose. They got gold set up to where your ass can't lose. So yes, but once again, how many of you monkeys out there got $4,500 for an ounce of fucking gold? Crickets. I heard that. Shit, I know my ass ain't got no $4,500 to invest in no damn ounce of gold. I can tell you that. So, like I said, it's all this conversation. I appreciate that. Whoever that was, said, motherfucker, I heard that. I wish I could know who be giving me the likes when they give it to me. Somebody was like, motherfucker, I heard that. Shit, I ain't got no $4,500 for an ounce of fucking gold, so I can sit here and say, well, okay, motherfucker, I gotta wait for your ass to keep going up. You'll fight to safety, but my ass is hanging in the wind now, but I got your ass to save me. Shit, I ain't got that kind of cheddar. Some people do. It sound like Paul Walker do. That's what I say. You gotta play your game. Shit. What book say? Base 3 tier 1 asset. Aaliyah, I bet you are. Yep. I'll let Fiat know it's coming. Say I pay you later, and we see what I pay you later is what they are saying. Exactly. If we got it. like that fucking UBS. They told you motherfuckers to come back in 3 years. I'm telling you, you gotta read that UBS private credit story. That's the dirtiest damn thing on Wall Street. Right there. Them motherfuckers say, well, nigga, we ain't got your money today. Well, okay, well, when you go, should I come back tomorrow? Motherfucker, you come back in 3 years. That's how you know they ruthless. That nigga said come back in 3 damn years. France just emptied their gold out of New York 29 tons. Yeah, I heard that. Yup. Once again, everybody trying to decouple from anything to do with the United States. That's why the dollar's gonna fall. That's why the dollar will be worth nothing, especially when Edward Scissorhands gets done. Another reason why people fools for going to work. We talked about that yesterday. Shit, your ass really don't stay. If you start at 9, your ass really ain't getting paid till about 12:30. The way they got this going, I appreciate that like big on me. Shit. Yeah, out of your damn mind. I'm going 4,500 for an OZ, nigga. Shit. There's some gems out there, of course. And we're gonna shape them up nicely. Yup. They gonna let him cut the record down to the bone. And Jay got me rocking on the microphone. Oh yeah, they gonna cut. They gonna cut it like DJ Aladdin. Aladdin's on the cut. Boom, 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 boom. Now here we go. I gotta say this. Why? That old WC and Aladdin. Oh yeah. He gonna cut the record down to the bone. Oh yeah. Grandmaster D on him. Hit me. All day long. he said. We're gonna shape them up. He gonna shape them up all day long. Oh yeah, they got shit. The dollar gonna be worth not a damn thing. They decoupling from it. Everybody's sick of that damn dollar. See, that's why Timmy Turner ran out of here. And he's still on here. That's why he so-called ran out of here, because that dollar ain't gonna be worth nothing. Shit, after this damn war, and after Edward Scissorhands gets done, with the rate of inflation, it's a wrap, big homie. That's why I keep saying, you better pull your ass back. Whatever debt you servicing right now, as far as your utilities and whatnot, is going to get harder every day to service that debt, because they're never going to increase your wages with the rate of inflation. And never is a long damn time. That's the way they got the secret society set up. And that's why I keep telling you, we have got to build the off-grid secret society. Your every move, your every conversation needs to be, how in the hell can I get my ass off grid? If you want to follow my philosophy, which, like I said, is not proven. It's only a philosophy that has been working for me. I would assume it'll work for you, but I don't know you. I don't know your background. I don't know your financial situation. All I know is I've never saved money easier than I can save it now in all of my fucking days. I've never slept better at night in all of my days. I've never been more in control of my life than I am right now. Used to look down at that damn mailbox and say, man, shit, I ain't going down there. When I have my house, shit, I'll go down there maybe Monday or Tuesday, but I want to enjoy my weekend because I know what's waiting in that motherfucker for me. Now my wife and I, we hop, skip, and jump to the damn mailbox. It ain't like your ass is opening up a damn ticking time bomb. No, your ass can actually open it up. What the fuck is in here? Oh, a bunch of junk. Let's go. I ain't never had it like that till now. Are you a prepper? Nice land on a reservation. There you go. Said hi. Who's that? With K-Key. What's up? Hey, cuz, reaching out. What's up with K-Key? That's why I own land on the reservation, in case you got a dip. Yeah, smart move. Like I said, ain't that right, Chicky? Like I said, but didn't know that about you 15 minutes ago. Like I keep telling everybody, I don't know y'all. I don't know y'all. People let out who they are, in little spurts. So yeah, I mean, you're 24 and you own land. So yeah, maybe invest in it. Maybe you can play around in the stock market. I didn't own no damn land at 24. I owned a fucking house with a mortgage. So that's what I'm saying. People have to play their own game. I don't, that's why I don't give any advice. How can I give advice to people I don't know? I just give my opinion based on my experiences. But the one thing I do know, as this system is fixed, and if your ass ain't rich, this system is fixed against you. This system is not designed for you. That much I'm 99.9% sure of. And that's a high-ass percentage. He's on a frontier. Yeah, that's Chicky. Yeah, Chicky back there. I think Chicky just laid an egg, yeah. But always invest in yourself. Time is money. Health is wealth. Couldn't agree with you more. More money, more problems. The more money we come around, the more problems we see. Exactly. I like I say, at the end of the day, that secret society, they don't sleep well at night. What's the saying that we didn't have for the last 7-8 weeks? Ain't no loyalty amongst thieves. Yeah, they get insider information, but all at the same time, they gotta watch their back with that same person that's giving them that insider information. Because they're scandalous. They scandalous. They have to be scandalous to create a system like this. That's why, just like Paul said, at the end of the day, man, you have to invest in you. You have to invest in you. You have to figure out how smart you really are, man. That is the central piece here. You got to unshackle yourself. You have to figure out how brilliant you are. You have no idea how brilliant you are, how creative you are. That much I know, and I don't even know you. But I can read what y'all be putting on this chat, and you a damn human being. You have no idea what you're capable of. You are going to greatly, greatly exceed your expectations. Or I wouldn't be telling you to do this, or giving you my opinion about doing this. You are colder and badder than you ever thought. You're going to shock yourself if you could ever build up the damn courage to get away from this system. You a bad motherfucker. Badder than you ever thought. Do you have chickens out there? Of course it's legal to have chickens. Where in the hell is it illegal to have a damn chicken? Yeah, it's legal. Off topic. Taxes go to the bank, mortgage goes to the bank. Go to the bank. You about to call the cops, Aaliyah? I likes this. Yeah, hopefully you sub with KC. We come on here every day clowning. We talk intelligent, but we also have fun as well. Of course, because at the end of the day, man, you know, ain't nobody on here gonna live 1,000 years. This life is short. So you might as well have a little bit of fun in the process. Oh yeah, we try to have fun on here every day. We all try to learn from each other every day. That's it. Oh. In Babylon, everything is illegal. I guess so. Where in the hell is it illegal to have a damn chicken? I don't know why I'm sounding surprised when they say it's illegal for your ass to catch water in California. Once again, that's that secret society talking. Say, don't let them motherfuckers start catching their own water. Hell no. Then they might want to start getting on solar. Then they might start drying out wood. Then the system is all toe back. Like I say, if you live somewhere, and even when people start going off grid in a major way, even when people start going off grid, like I hope they do, we have this big movement. They're going to try to come up with all these bullshit laws. Oh, you can't have solar. Oh, you can't have it. Man, by that time, that's why I want it to be a movement. Because by that time, they ain't going to have the damn resources to come and inspect everybody's whoop-de-whoop and whoop-de-whoop. And when they figure out, well, we can't stop it, if you can't beat them, join them. Where in the hell is it illegal to have a... Really? You can't have a chicken in Canada? On the res, you can do anything. No rule zone. By the way, I play vinyl old school, 80s and 90s. See, you came in too late with KC. We was just talking about when a punk jumps up to get beat down, broken down to his very last compound. See, I sound a little unrational. A lot of MCs like to use the word dramatical. Fresh for 88. But Brooklyn downloaded. He beat me to the damn punch. I'm going to go in there and download it. I say, nope, Book took the last damn download. You can't download it. Oh, my goodness. Fresh for 88. You suckers, suckers, suckers. You came in a little bit too late, KC. Oh, my goodness. Whether you want to join them. Check out a song by who? Dub Conscious Babylon Control. That must be reggae. Yeah, I might do that. I listen to a lot of reggae. I'm down with that Steel Pulse, that Blackie Uru. Yup. Off-grid means so many things. A like-minded community, all you need. How we gonna succeed with opposition and no for no damn reason? Exactly. Exactly. I feel ski. Yeah, yeah. You have no idea the advantages that are given to you when you off-grid. Like I said, my ass had my house. It was all decked out in artwork. I'm gonna have an exhibition up in there. The fucking city said, "Nigga, you ain't gonna have jack shit in this city." I said, "Huh?" I put up some posters around town. He was like, "No, you can't do that." What you mean? Well, the zoning of your location says you're not allowed to put artwork on the walls and invite people in. They'll come up with any bullshit. That's what I'm telling you. You better get your ass some land so you can try to make some damn money. Reggae Scott from Oahu. Okay. Okay. It's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you without a dope beat to step to. Some Mick showed you step through. Time's up. Sorry I kept you. All day. The microphone solo is. Even in a like-minded community, there is a lot of conflict. Unfortunately, combat is just a human nature. And that's why I try to tell people, man, at the end of the day, and I believe that's what Paul was saying, at the end of the day, man, you got to invest in you. Because we really don't know anybody. Even in a like-minded community, you really don't know anyone. So it's fine if you're part of that community, that's great. But at the end of the day, man, you got to look out for you. So, I agree with both of them. Because, shit, it's hard. It can be hard out here. It can be real hard. And, at the end of the day, nobody's coming to save your ass. And it's got nothing to do with people being heartless or ruthless. People got to take care of themselves first. They cannot help you. They cannot help you when they're trying to take care of themselves. So, yeah, you got to invest in you. You're a Milwaukee Buck. You're supposed to know these hits. I'm not from Milwaukee. I saw them live though a month ago. Who was that? The Bucks. Oh, you must have saw Giannis. Okay. So, like I say every day, today's Saturday. I should have my ass on tomorrow. We're gonna check the futures market, see where this thing is coming in. Get back to seeing when they're gonna open up this casino on the whoop-de-whoop and see what's percolating out there. But like I said, man, you got to. The bottom line is, for the people that weren't in here earlier, you got to get back to your childhood days when you're sitting around that Monopoly table and that monkey that you let be the banker is cheating you, and you stop it immediately. You say, "Nah, we're not gonna keep this game going." You gotta do what you gotta do in your adult life to say that now, because they're cheating you. They're cheating you right before your very damn eyes. That's based on fact, not a big fictitious. Who said that one? Who said that one? Oh, I forget who said that line. It'll come to me. I'm about to watch all the Matrix. Oh, shit. Brace yourself. Stay blessed. Much love. Aloha. Aloha, Paul Walker. We appreciate you. We always appreciate you bringing good quality insight into the chat. You see how good the chat goes when you get rid of that damn MAGA? We had Timmy Turner in here was a spy. Y'all see his he crept his ass in here spying like a mug for weeks. And his true colors came out. Like Cyndi Lauper. Them true colors came out. He's still in here. He's still in there. He's still in here hiding in the damn shadows. And And I think just like Millennial said an hour or two ago, he'll be back. I'll be back. But for now, just Seth. What did he say? Send him right to the Magatar. What did he say? Abajah. They have to tell us their plan. Well, they told me much because I'm several steps ahead. There you go. Those Matrix movies are good. Look, oh yeah, you're gonna enjoy that today. Yup. A lot of people say we in this damn simulation. A lot of people believe that is a. Yeah. Yeah, like they say, man. I mean, I be thinking about that shit sometimes. It's like you look at a caveman. You look at a damn caveman who had to go out and hunt and shit for his food. If his ass got thrown into today's society, and I told this monkey, well, just press this button, and a damn pizza is gonna show up right outside the door in a half hour. He would be like, what kind of fucking simulator, what kind of computer game am I in? That's exactly what he would think. So, I mean, who's to say somewhere way, way, way in the future? Who's to say what kind of simulation we gonna be in or that we already in? Hell yeah. Look at them video games. Look at that Atari 2600. To the way these damn video games is now. This being in a simulation is not that damn far-fetched at all. Not at all. Yup. That's the one. The white one or the black. This one or that one. The white one or the black one. Oh my goodness. I gotta go down. See, you took the last damn download. I gotta pull that ism up. Oh my goodness. You know why I like you? Because you really is, bro. Listen, all the way from South Africa. I appreciate you. With KC, we just try to come in here and just tell it like a TI is. We just try to tell it like a TI is. I always think that about native ancestors. They probably had a hard time with their skills, had no value anymore, and not adopting the new world order. Yup. Yeah, KC, I appreciate that quote, Aaliyah. KC, I hope you sub, man. And we come up in here every day and we try to learn from each other, and we try to have a good time doing it. So, but let me get my monkey ass up out of here. Like I said, I'll be on tomorrow. We're gonna check the futures. Let me go download this till when Punk jumps up to get beat down, broken down to his very last compound. See how I sound? A little unrational. A lot of, we can't motherfuckers like this. A lot of, you had, I guess Book told me he from Long Island or whatever. He had all of New York behind him. A lot of MCs like to use the word dramatico. Fresh. For 88, you suckers. If you want to support the channel, the link is in the description. I appreciate everybody that has supported. I appreciate everybody that comes on every day. We're going to keep this party moving. Y'all hit that like button. Y'all hit that sub button. Y'all hit that follow button and hit that notification button. We coming back at you. Aloha and mahalo.